Hi, welcome back to the first official day of Evan and I giving this guest bathroom a new lease on life. We started out where any good project starts, at Lowe's. Evan immediately vetoed that cutie decoration. Did you catch that eye roll? Marriage, am I right? At least he's cute. We checked out and headed home ASAP to try and beat the afternoon storm, set up some paint samples to pick a new color. Then Evan crawled under the house and I did a little jig on the floor in the primary bath and in the hallway so he could see how soon before we fall through the floor. Just kidding, it's not as bad as we thought. Then I went back to work, but Evan got right to it, and before I knew it, that old vanity was headed out the door. Bye. By the time I logged off and joined the fun, things were already starting to look very different in here. Always gets way worse before it gets better. Oh, and Evan harvested some tiles to replace a couple that were missing. Honestly, y'all, at this point I was tired, so admiration station, population me. But Evan was cruising and this vanity was in place and the countertop was on before we knew it. Yes, get that cock line. This is his least favorite task, so I gotta be encouraging. It was at this point that we realized we needed to go back to Lowe's, so Evan grabbed plumbing stuff and I grabbed some cleaning supplies. Mr. Zepp is about to be my nemesis. That's some foreshadowing. We tried to hit Dairy Queen on the way home, but tragic news, our Dairy Queen closed. You know what they say, toughest battle, strongest soldiers or whatever, so nevertheless we persisted and we came back to try and finish out this plumbing job. I'm saying we, but it's really all Evan. I don't even know what I'm looking at under here, but he finished it up, he gave it the water test, no leaks, and then he did something to this wall so that it would stop falling apart before we painted. And that's it for the day. What an evening over here, but we're off to a good start. Bye!